Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Houston Rockets play the Orlando Magic for their regular season game number 12. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. Rockets going to be playing their first game without Tari Eason. If anyone's not heard the news yesterday after Friday's win against the Blazers, is that Tari Eason's going to miss 4 to 6 weeks with an oblique strain. Really tough for the Rockets to lose Tari Eason, but I think the word around Media Day that I heard so much with the Rockets, and I think something we knew before Media Day, was the depth of this team that the Houston Rockets have. The great thing is you have two forwards step up, Jae'Sean Tate and Jeff Green. Just getting into the conversation, who is the guy that gets more minutes out of those two? You're definitely going to need to give either Tate or Jeff Green more minutes. I think I'd put my money on Jae'Sean Tate getting more minutes than Jeff Green. I definitely could see Ime Udoka going to both of those guys, because what I will say is Tari Eason, what he helps his Rockets team with so much is offense and defense. And you look at those two guys, and Jae'Sean Tate and Jeff Green. I think Jeff Green brings you the help on offense, and Jae'Sean Tate brings you the help on defense, of course. So this team's going to miss Tari Eason, but I think they have so much good depth, and they'll be okay. I think if Reed Sheppard can pick up some, and he's been great with scoring, but I think Reed Sheppard's going to need to pick up a little bit with the scoring off the bench. He's been great recently. I'm not saying anything bad about Reed Sheppard at all. It's just, but him and Tari Eason have been a great duo so far this year of scoring off the bench, and I think you're going to need Reed Sheppard to take a little bit of a step up. And I think his chances as Sixth Man of the Year definitely might have just gone up with this injury to Tari. But this is going to be an interesting one tonight. The Rockets won 3 in a row. Early start, since it's another Sunday game for this Rockets team. First Sunday game at home. Last week was against the Bucks. Was their first Sunday game of the season. That was in Milwaukee. And the Rockets haven't lost since then. The Rockets won that game in Milwaukee, and, they haven't lost in over a week against the San Antonio Spurs. But again, this one will be a hard one. This Magic team plays good defense, so this is two teams with a really good defensive identity. And, the Rockets' bench is not as strong as they like it to be with both Tari Eason and Dorian Finney-Smith out. Obviously, Dorian Finney-Smith has never played a game for, for this Rockets team. As I'm watching the Texans game right now, I said Texans, but, their bench is not as strong, and we'll see what the exact bench unit is without Tari. I think it's probably going to be Reed Sheppard and Steven Adams and Clint Capella getting minutes, and then add in one of Jeff Green and Jae'Sean Tate, or both of those guys. But I'm excited to see if the Rockets get a dub tonight. A lot of Houston sports going on today. You've got the Texans on right now. They're losing the Titans. Awful way they're playing right now. You've got the Rockets at 6, and then starting at 2 o'clock, which I believe they're about to start right now. The Houston Cougars play Auburn. That's a ranked matchup. So you've got a lot of good matchups in Houston sports today, and I'm excited. The one I'm most excited for is the one tonight at 6 o'clock when the Rockets play the Magic. I think can get a W, get their 4th straight win, which would be another big winning streak they had. Obviously lost their first 2 games of the season, and then they won 5 in a row, and they dropped that game to Spurs, and since then, I've won 3 in a row. Let's hope they can make it 4 in a row. You guys give me your thoughts on this game in the comment section, and peace out, go Rockets.